y'all. Welcome to Lions Den Tarot. I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll be doing the monthly tarot for all Libras, and that is every single Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Now, keep in mind, Libra, timing is fluid, okay? So if it fails to resonate with you for the month of August, it still may resonate with you in the future. Now, I'm a big believer. Everything happens for a reason. So if you are here, it's something you need to hear, okay? We're starting with the Work Your Light Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, and God. What do all Libras need to know for August? Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty and Devotion. Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives, Libra. It's time to unbind. All right. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, and God. What else do Libras need to know for the month of August 2021? Thank you, Spirit Guides. What do Libras need to know? All right, Libra. So the angels are adding to your reading. Communicate clearly, Libra. And also, trust. You've got to start to trust more. All right. And what do Libras need to know for the beginning of August? Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, and God. What do Libras need to know for the beginning of August? Seven of Wands. You have to protect yourself in the beginning of August. All right. And the middle of August. Protect your energy as well. You could be protecting yourself from yourself. So you got to be mindful of that. Well, there we go. We got the middle and the end. So, Libra, we have got, I'll say the Two of Pentacles for the middle of the month. And the Magician, which is the major arcana, for the end of the month. Meaning you are the creator of your world. You can create magic. You just have to believe. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for that. What else do the Libras need to know for the month of August? Well, we're going to take that too. Four of Cups, water energy. All right, you got to let the past go. And thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, and God. What else do Libras need to know for the month of August? Okay, the Ethereal Visions is adding for your reading, Libra. The Ace of Wands. Insecurity and mistrust. You got to trust. Let's get into this reading. Sisterhood of the Rose, Libra. It's an action card. Beauty and Devotion. Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. The Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. A cross-section of ancient lineages, it is the path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. The rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth, Libra. You are being called to spend more time in nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insight and grace. You are being called to take a little more time to both notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. This could be through your own creations or in the little things like how you dress to picking flowers for your home. Every time you devote your time to creating beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and the shift in vibration can be felt because you got to unbind. And I believe that's also an action card. No, that's the activation card, 108, unbind. It is time to release old soul stories, Libra. They have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that you are ready to release. Ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind from them. This is a life in which you free yourself from trauma of lives past. What old ways of being have an expiry date? When you name them, you claim them, and they stop holding power over you. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. For example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice would have served you by keeping you safe. In order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable, Libra. I release all old soul stories, vows, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with who I came here to be in the present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live the same story. May I be unbound, forever unbound, because you're coming to communicate clearly, and that is with yourself and with others, because you got to know who you are meant to be. You got to communicate clearly to yourself about that. The situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again, because you're going to trust. You got to trust. This is a time for trust. Sometimes there is no yes or no to a question. There are situations where we are better served by not knowing what is to come so that the miracle can unfold before our very eyes. Like children opening a gift, part of the magic of our lives is found in the joy of surprise. Trust that your angels have something amazing in store for you, even if they can't quite tell you what it is. And you got to go into the Seven of Wands, so you got to protect yourself. That's fire energy. All right, Libra. Uh-oh. Something or someone is thwarting your progress, and it could be you. Don't let it get to you. You're in the right place, and you don't need to yield your personal power to anyone or anything. Stand your ground. Prove your worth and swat away any temptations to back down or compromise. Anyone not on board with the U program is clearly meant to be at a different conference. Didn't they check the big sign in the lobby? No free pens or brand advisors for them. Here's the affirmation. No one can ever take away the things that make me and my life brilliant. And if they try, I may cut them. Now you move into the middle of the month, which is the Two of Pentacles, and you're trying to balance too much. You need to stop trying to be a balancing act, okay? And just enjoy life as it comes. There's an empty, abandoned day planner out there somewhere, and it's got your name on it. The Deuce of Discs asks you to maintain balance while juggling many different balls, duties, chainsaws. Do whatever you can to keep your busy brain from scattering and manage your time with some good old-fashioned to-do lists. In the face of this much responsibility, mundane tasks become just as important as the main events. Congrats on the Nobel Peace Prize, but did you put the laundry in the dryer? Here's the affirmation. I strive to maintain balance in my life by staying on top of my responsibilities. Complete crucial tasks of reading tarot cards. Check. All right, now you go into the end of the month, which is the Magician. And that's the second card in the tarot deck. Like a letter from Hogwarts, These cards arrive just in time to remind you that you're a powerful manifester with the ability to actualize all your goals with ease, Libra. To be honest, the only difficult part might be to be believing it's true. But the sooner you can set your doubts aside, the sooner you can get to spell casting and wish come truing. How would that badass mail carrying owl have found you if you weren't an actual wizard? What are you waiting for? Here's the affirmation. I cast aside self-doubt and confidently cast spells for what I want and deserve. Wand not required, but makes it more fun. And now you go into the Four of Cups, which is water energy from the Celestial Tarot. The Four of Cups is represented by the constellation Serpens, the heavenly serpent, which embodies the profound mysteries of healing and oracle wisdom. The Four of Cups suggests that there are feelings needing to be confronted. Unattended feelings from the past feed suspicion and insecurity, and without facing them, they fester and become toxic. The Four of Cups is the snake, the soul surrogate, offering us the homeopathic remedy. To heal the wound, we must acknowledge it, then enter into it, and then embrace it. Because you got the Ace of Wands, which is insecurities. All right, fire energy. Okay, inspiration, potential, creation, and enthusiasm. Okay, and so let's just go ahead and get into this reading. Libra, you have got to unbind yourself from past traumas that you have dealt with. Some of them that you actually dealt with in this life, but there's some others that you are even unaware that you have dealt with in the past. And you're bringing them to your present. You have got to enjoy nature, and you have got to enjoy the love of life, so that way you can unbind from those past things that need to be out of your life. Because you got to communicate clearly, and you got to start trusting the life that you're leading. You got to start trusting God and trusting the source and trusting yourself, most importantly, because in the beginning of the month, you are fighting something. You could be fighting yourself. You could be fighting a person. You could be fighting with what you're going through. Guess what? You have got to balance that all out and know that you are the manifester of everything that you want. You have got to stay enthusiastic. You have got to stay inspired, because you got to look within to be healed. Stop looking to other people and outside sources for healing. It will never come, Libra. It's time to go within and feel through those feelings in that past trauma that you dealt with. And that way you can heal and move forward with trust and confidence in yourself and in what you have the capabilities of doing. It's time for you to manifest your life, Libra. Get to it. Thank you so much for coming to Lions Den Tarot. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. It's Lions_Den_Tarot. And subscribe to my YouTube. It's Camille in the Lions Den. Libra, it's time for you to start going and moving. Trust yourself and manifest what you want.